And we in there, y'all. Let's see who we got. Number one. Jaron Ashton got it. Now that's a YouTuber. Jaron Ashton. My screen.
Yeah, I was just saying,
Craig Stevens got it. Y'all know what time it is. What's up, y'all? New day, new way, new view, new you. It's a brand new motherfucking day out here in Bears and Bubbles Universe. Y'all know how I get this motherfucker cracking. Fire my joint up. Let me get that thing out of my screen. Keep that out of my screen. Having your shit in my screen.
Hey. You do me kicking.
Man, it's a new way.
Oh, here we go.
We about to have to retire the Bears and Bubbles song, y'all. That's gonna be real cool. It ain't gonna be depressing because we're gonna have to make a new song. You see, y'all know what time it is.
They'll still be able to listen to it. We just can't use it.
Give.
And now for the song you've all been waiting for. And for the class you've all been waiting for. Arranged by the producer of all producers, who's also the teacher of all teachers. For the class of all classes, we about to bubble, baby. Welcome. Come on in the room.
I feel ecstatic. I feel alive. Yeah. Expecting. I'm flying high. Yeah. No longer worried. My life's free, baby. I stop resisting.
Let's go, y'all.
Come to me.
What we doing?
I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. Yeah. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me
Let's
down,
go.
I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me.
Get it.
It will be given to me. It can be given to thee. It will be given to me. It will be given to we. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It can be given to me. It will be given to me. It can be given to thee. It will be given to me. It will be given to we. Oh, hey, oh, got it.
Franklin, I'm in the vortex and every girl around me on a green bubble. No trouble on another level. Everything I ever want was given. Every car I ever want was driven. Black and brilliant, educated and cocky. Destined for greatness, man, no one can stop me. If you need the blueprint, just watch me. My back the block is not a game, like Monopoly. Let's go, y'all.
I wake up in the if you're in a funky ass mood and you don't know what to do, this class right here.
Keep the line, baby.
If you want to learn how to get up on the green bubble and say, this game you got to learn how to play. So get up and dance your ass off, class. Above a lady.
You can't stop, I know. Bubbles. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. Go. Let's take it. Everything that I ever wanted, that I ever needed, will be given to me.
Today,
I stopped Craig, Mom, and myself. I stopped Craig, Mom, and myself with the bears in the bubble. Let's go ahead and get that E Honda Live going in. Let's get it ready. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's breathe. We know we got to breathe to get it on time. Let's get it. E Honda Live, Robo Shy, Eshe Kiete, O Robo Bobo Shy. Yes, sauce. Dabba do that. Eh, booty. There y'all go.
Way to go, class.
Look, before we get started, y'all know what time it is. We got to shout out our first five. Our first five. Those are the first 5 people in class. If this was a real class, I'd be standing at the door with lollipops or stickers or some shit to give to you. And the 6th person, I'd slap the shit out of them. I'm just playing. I'd say, you don't get no goddamn sticker. You're one too late. It's like when I was growing up. First place is the winner. Second place is the first person to lose. So 6th place, you're the first loser. You're the one that don't get in the class. You're the, what we call the wonk, wonk, wonk. So let's go over it today. First, we got our man, Craig Stevens, number 1, Gabrielle Brown, number 2, Ovon Parham, number 3, Terrence Evans, number 4, Keisha Johns, number 5, and we have Veronica Petty at number 6. So Veronica, your job, your mission is to straighten your face, clean yourself up. Come in class, hit the link. There's going to be a link right across the screen. You hit that link, give them access to your phone, and you come wrap up today's lessons. Before we go to the recap, y'all know I like to put it in your spirit. Today is the day where we're going to talk about horny, time and place. There's a time and a place to be horny. You ever notice when you was, thought I heard some sounds. Huh?
You did.
What is it?
It's gone now.
What was it?
My phone.
Oh, okay. You got to handle that. Okay. You ever notice when you a kid, as a little boy, I could be sitting in math class and your puberty just kicking in and the teacher asks you to come up to the board or they ask you to come to the front of the bus or something and you sitting there horny. There's a time and a place for horny. So what you had to do was kind of avoid wanting to come to the board and kind of adjust yourself in the seat. And men, if your dick long enough, you could stand it up. You can stand your dick up on the front of your belt. Women say they can tell that, but I felt like you couldn't tell. Stand that dick up on the front of the belt, and that way you don't walk to the board, dick sticking out, being horny. You imagine how embarrassed you'll be to be horny, dick hard. Huh? I had an old woman teacher. She said, come to the board, Clark. And I said, I don't want to come to the board. She said, yes, you do. You smart. You know you want to give the answer. And I said, no, I don't want to come to the board. And she said, you ain't sitting back there erect, is you? And the whole class laughed at me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, them old black women teachers, they didn't care. They don't be sitting in my class erect. You better get your behind parts up to the board. So that's what we talking about today. Horny. There's a time and a place to be horny. Yeah. It's time for the what, y'all? The recapulator.
Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris.
Yeah. So since this week has started, the master teacher has been talking to us about conditioning. He used the example of Pavlov to let us, to give us a juxtapose of how a famous way that people have been taught conditioning through this theorist. Yesterday, master teacher asked us to consider if these bonds were worth being kept. Like, were you horny enough for them in the first place? Are you still horny enough to keep some of these bonds? Are you still, and are you horny enough for these things that you saying you want to manifest? So, because these bonds that you have at one time might have been manifestations of things that you said you wanted that you maybe not really truly want. So that stuck with me from yesterday. If you are horny enough, were you horny enough when you created it? And were you horny enough to maintain it? Right. Some people want shit they ain't gonna maintain.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane. What you got, Sister Lynn?
Yes, I just have a nice little addendum to that. My thoughts are very similar about horniness. Master teacher talked about how many different ways can you create horniness, or how many different ways can you be horny, or if you're horny for this, are you creative and resourceful and resilient enough to get off of that if it's not manifesting for you and get on something else? Like, are you really horny? So I suggest and imply to myself, like, with athletics, when we're training and I'm trying to gain a skill, am I willing to put forth the effort? Of course, I want to learn how to dig and block, but it's more exciting to spike on a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to put forth the same effort to do those less recognizable skills? Am I going to put forth the same effort to manifest creatively, resiliently over and over again, building the momentum, keep imagining, like, if that manifestation fell through, I'm gonna go right back to the board, right back to the boom boom room, and recreate, reimagine, rebuild some more momentum, because I am still horny. I still want what I want. I still need lettuce. I just got to go to another store. You know, I have to go, maybe I got to order it online. Maybe I got to ask my neighbor, but I'm still trying to make them lettuce wraps regardless. So yes, how horny are you? Are you horny enough to be creative, to go back to the drawing board? What are you going to do in the meantime? Yeah.
That made me,
go ahead. You got it. Coming back to you, Chris.
That made me think about when master teachers like, yo, women, are you only horny for a man? Because I know for me, like I had to get to the point when I stopped fixating on Jay to be like, but how is your relationship with the kids? Are you willing to are you willing to be horny enough to fix that relationship? Right. Do you want that enough? The things that people can't see until you put your picture up on Facebook during birthdays and first day of schools. You know what I'm saying? Yes. When you know your kid ain't really fucking with you, they ain't talking to you like that because they watching you be fake. Do you care enough to make sure that you are a person of truth to your child? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Be horny for those relationships that nobody can give you the silent applause and claps for.
Yes, because if I could add, master teacher, for you, take it, the most valuable, important cheer is the one I give myself. And that hoe is loud. Nobody else hears it, but to me inside, I celebrate. And I'm so excited and hand clap and do handstands and cartwheels. Like, yes, I'm on my shit. I did that. And nobody can know or care
about that.
But it's for me. Yeah, that's that. You can't out cheer me for me. You know what I'm saying? You got it, Scrappy.
I just want to comment on what Chris just said. She was very horny to fix her relationship with her son. One day, I forgot how it happened. Remember you had asked Davion who he liked better?
We put him on. I had to put myself on the board, so I put him on there first so he could understand the board.
Yeah, but it was a day he said he liked me better than you. You remember that day?
No, I just know he liked a lot of stuff better than me. Like his game, his cell phone.
Anyway, the point I'm making is my wife actually worked hard to repair her relationship with her youngest son. When I say repair, it wasn't nothing bad. It just wasn't the closeness. Mm-hmm. It's like when a woman get a man, she said, fuck the kids. Yeah. When a woman ain't got a man, she just buy the kids snacks. She attend to the kids. She attended to her children, meaning she used to do shit like this. She work all day at the salon. When she get off work, she stops. She get them a snack, get them some McDonald's, get them some cookout, get them everything they need so they can get the fuck out of her face so she can go in her room and chill. And even if they did get to chill with her, it was laying on the bed watching some female shit. Mm-hmm. So I want to congratulate my wife right now for repairing the relationship where she established the relationship that she didn't establish. Yeah. She established the relationship. She started taking them to breakfast. She started cooking for them. I used to do all the cooking. I taught boys how to cook, so they would cook their own food. My wife started cooking for them motherfuckers so much, I got jealous. But I had to sit back and chill and let them redevelop that relationship that they never developed. She was very horny. She told them about her life. She told them how she almost not had him. All these things. She told them why she missed his birthday. All these things. And as I watched them, they have a pure mother-son relationship. But the biggest point I wanted y'all to bring up about yesterday was the fact that we drew those bubbles. And we saw that what? If a person can create more with you than they pull you down, you don't have to be that horny for them. You know, if she got good credit or good credit score and she's beautiful, I don't have to fuck her all the time. You know, if a person can advance my life, it ain't got to be all about sex. Let me start off by today's topic is, you know, sometimes you can get too horny for something. And when you're too horny for something, that just means the time ain't right. It's about timing, the right time, the right place. A lot of us get so confused about the right time and the right place because we don't get the things we want. Those things are being stored up, and sometimes you get that manifestation, that blessing, and you think this is the one that you wanted, and it's not the one. Or sometimes you get that manifestation or blessing, and you say, this ain't what I was looking for. Like I said yesterday, you've been praying for a financial blessing. You find $20. You're happy, but this ain't the blessing I was looking for. Yeah. If you could have got happy out of that and built that momentum and tuned into another frequency, you might have found $20 every 10 minutes because some led you to that 20. Somebody dropped that 20 right at the perfect time. Somebody led you and you were tuned into the right frequency and your GPS led you that. Now, let me tell you a story. One of the worst situations I had in my life from being too horny. Girl named Brooke at Central. Baddest motherfucker I ever seen in my life. I don't even really like light-skinned girls, but this girl was light-skinned with a black girl attitude. She'll beat your motherfucking ass quick. She was about 6 feet tall, from Maryland, D.C., Virginia area with a real small waist. They used to wear those tight Parasuco jeans and the wife beaters and the shirts, and their chest would look real big, and they used to wear wrestling and boxing shoes.
Yeah.
What is up?
Man, this motherfucker was so fine. She had a long head, or what they call them, they not micro braids, it's sister locks. The little skinny ass braid. This motherfucker looked like Lisa Ray. She was so goddamn fine. And her friend Melissa was short, brown skin. I liked her too, but I thought that Melissa liked me. Wrong place, wrong time. I had been chilling with them for 3-4 weeks. They would come by the room almost every day. Me and my man will smoke and drink with them. They'll leave. Wrong place, one time. One day, Melissa come by the room, and I done got my courage up. I done got nice and horny. I don't know which one of them want to fuck me, but Melissa come by the room. I said, where Brooke at? She said, Brooke had to go home for the weekend, so I'm going to just kick it with you. So I kicked it with Melissa the whole entire weekend. And about that Saturday, wrong place, wrong time, I got so horny. I said, this bitch been kicking it with me this long. She must want to fuck me. She done came over here when Brooke ain't here. I go to shoot my shot at the pussy. She said, what you doing? I don't like you. I like your friend Kevin. I said, what? I said, well, why you over here? She said, shit, we just be chilling. I thought we was friends. She was like, Brooke is the one that like you. I said, oh, shit. Don't tell Brooke I hollered at you. She said, of course I'm going to tell motherfucker. What you think? That's my homegirl. I said, shit, you ain't got to say nothing. She said something. So from that point on, Brooke was a little embarrassed, a little sad. And from that point on, me and Brooke became like aces. Freshman and sophomore year. I had actually been friend zoned. Now, as a man in the friend zone, I always would have took the pussy anytime she let me out. But I was cool being in the friend zone because I was so cool with this girl. Well, one weekend, I was fucking with this other chick, and I took my first E-pill. And I took an E-pill. I don't know if you know anything about E, but E makes you horny. And I was with this girl, and we was fucking, and I was beating, and we looking at porn, and we doing all types of shit. I done fucked her twice. And then somehow a period came on. She said I knocked the period on. I don't believe in that. I don't believe you can fuck a girl that hard. I believe women know when their period coming on, and they say, fucking, I'm close. Let me fuck. The shit might just come down on you. That's what I believe. Don't build my confidence saying I knocked your fucking period on. Well, anyway, I was fucking with this girl. She said I knocked the period on. She couldn't fuck no more. And I was still horny. So I was beating my meat with spit, oils, and ran out of KY. She beat my meat 2-3 times that night. Wake up the next morning, I got a scab on my dick. A scab. Meaning like, you rubbed your skin so much, it's not an open wound, but it's like a little bruised scabby. And I'm like, man, oh shit, I got a scab on my dick. I said, I gotta wait, fuck, so I can fuck again. So about 2-3 days go by. Here come Brooke, coming back from DC.
Like, what is happening?
Somehow she done had this epiphany. She hit me up, yo, Jay, I've been thinking about it. I ain't had sex in so long. I'ma just be real. You my dude, you my friend. I'ma give you some when I touch down. I'm so excited and so horny. I forgot about the scab on my dick. Here's the manifestation. And here's the point. I was too horny. Hey, it's like somebody telling you, if you hit the lottery, you can get 1 million today, or you can get 10 million over your life. Niggas said, give me that goddamn 1 million now. Why? Because they know their true blue can't wait for that 10 million over their life. They want it now. They greedy, or they want to show off to the world the pink and the yellow. Give me all my shit now. So she said, when I touched down, some in me, my true blue said, you got a scab on your dick. Don't try to fuck her now. Tell her wait. But that pink and that yellow in me wanted it so bad. I had been telling my friends I'm going to hit it. I had been telling my friends I'm coming out of the friend zone, so I got too horny. Well, when she got to the room, we started fucking around. She said, I know you want to keep the light on because you always say that, because she knew me. We friends.
Oh, God.
She said, I know you want to keep the light on and see my body. I was a little ashamed. I said, you body perfect. She was like, but I'm going to keep the light on. I said, no, you can cut the light off. She said, no, keep the light on. You can. I said, cut the light off. I don't want you to be ashamed. I'm a little shy. I done got a little fat. I'm just everything to cut the light off. So she's smart. She like, why you want to cut the light off? Like, cut the goddamn light off, bitch. Cut the light off. So I go down there, I put a pussy eating on this girl out of this world. I grab the rubber, let her hit the rubber. I done put the rubber on my dick, let her feel my dick. She feel my dick. She said, ooh, I like that. Let me suck it. I said, okay, you can suck it. She said, let me take the condom off and suck it. I don't want no condom in my mouth. I said, no, I don't even like head like that. I'm making all the excuses in the world.
Gosh.
I'm making all the excuses in the world. My true blue said, tell her. No. She pressed me to suck it. I let her go down and suck it.
Oh.
She get to sucking that dick after about 4 pulls. She said, what's that? Is your dick bleeding or something? I said, no, what you talking about? This bitch hopped up, turned off the light. I go, I cover my shit up. Now I'm getting about soft. I'm really embarrassed because I know what's going on. She said, let me see your dick. My shit done got soft as a little turtle and whipped. She said, ooh, your dick look like a little boy soft. God, how I go from that little to big?
Gosh.
I said, chill. She pulled my little dick out. She seen that scab. She said, you got a disease and you let me suck your dick? That bitch punched me so goddamn hard in my forehead, put her clothes on and left. I was too horny. I never got the pussy again. I explained to her what happened. But at the time, all she felt was a scab. She said, nigga, you got the herpes, fucking disease, genital warts or something. Yeah. So it was weeks before she would ever talk to me. Weeks before she would ever talk to me. I fucked up because I was horny at the wrong place in the wrong time. Wow. I see it happen all the time. People get depressed because they horny at the wrong place in the wrong time. I seen a chick share some shit on Facebook. She said, ladies, don't let men act like that. If they want you, they'll go all out for you. They'll do what they got to do to get you. Somebody said, how? She said, well, Lori Harvey liked turtles. Michael B. Jordan rented out the whole turtle aquarium and had lunch for her just because she liked turtles. I said, bitch, that's T'Challa off the Black Panther. That's Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
This motherfucker got money that regular niggas ain't got. Otis, Javon, and Cleophas don't got that money. So guess what she did? She saw Michael B. Jordan, a millionaire, rent a fucking restaurant out for a fucking celebrity bitch. That's Steve Harvey's daughter that's fucking everybody, and she got horny and said, that's what I want. Your motherfucking dude can't rent out the fucking Golden Corral for you, but he can take you to eat. Why you horny for that? Why you looked across the streets at the Joneses' new Cadillac and Mr. Jones got a PhD, his wife a school teacher, you a goddamn trash man. Why you horny for what Mr. Jones got? Mm-hmm. Horny at the wrong place and the wrong time. Mm-hmm. But guess what? The point I'm making is when I fucked up with that girl, Brooke, I don't regret that shit. I don't regret it. Because real talk, my true blue had a good night. Beating my dick until it got scabbed up. See, I bubble up on it. See, I ain't gonna walk around sad my whole life because I'm serious. I never fucked that girl, Brooke. I ain't gonna walk around sad. I bubble up. I was accountable. I was high in heaven because I was accountable for my thoughts. Yeah. As I was beating my meat so much that night, I said, ooh, some sting. Maybe I'm scratching my dick up too much. I remember that, but I kept going. When she called me and said she was coming down to fuck me, my true blue said, don't do that, boy. You got a scab on your dick. But I said, no, I can't help it. I want this pussy so bad. So when I didn't get that pussy, when I look back on that situation, I'm high in heaven. I'm accountable for my thoughts. I see her every year at homecoming. Kristen met her. I laugh. I joke with her. Hey, maybe it's maybe it won't that time. Won't right. Maybe I'm still gonna hit that pussy. But I know if every time I see her, I get mad, low in hell, blaming her for my actions. You know you made me put my dick in your mouth when I had a scab on you. Why you suck it? I told you I ain't want no dick sucking. Why you suck it with the scab? Yeah. No, I look back on that situation and I say, hey man, I was just too horny. I was too horny. I got myself in that situation. How you think you deal with being in prison? They say guys that go to prison realize goddamn what they did, and that's what get them through. I got another quick story being horny at 2 times. When you're horny too much, when you don't let that shit subside, you get depressed. That's all depression is. Too horny for some shit you know you can't have right now. That's all depression is. You can't have it, and you want to live down here. Let it go. You at work and you get horny, right? You done been at work and got horny and said, damn, let me look at a little porn on my phone or look at this video of this girl sucking my dick or something. And you go to look at it, you say, no, I'm at work right now. And you let their horniness eat at you, then you make it subside because you can't look at that right now. Wrong place, wrong time. Wrong place, wrong time. I'll never forget a situation where me and my ex, she was kind of prude. I married her because she was a motherly figure. She had a fat ass. She had real good pussy and real good head. But she was a prude when it came to sex. She act like she ain't like watching porn. Why you want to watch porn? That ain't me. I don't look like that. Why you want me to put on some lingerie? You want me to dress like them porn bitches? I don't look like that. She was kind of prude, kind of square. And I remember one night, it was snowing. It just started snowing, and we was at the house. And this is a kind of long story, but it holds true evidence. We was at the house, and she said, for some reason, I was upset. She had fucked up. Unbeknownst to me, she was trying to appease me. She said, you want to watch some porn tonight? I said, sure. Got hyped, started watching the porn, smoking, drinking. She said, I ain't never had a vibrator. Maybe we should get some sex toys. I said, what you want me to get? She said, I seen a stripper pump his dick up. I said, oh shit, you want me to get a dick pump and a vibrator? She said, yeah, maybe get me a clit pump too. I said, what else? She said, get a cock ring. I said, oh shit, I started looking up shit. I got excited. It's snowing outside though. Wrong time to be this fucking horny, right? Real talk, just the wrong time. But I'm so excited, so horny that this woman who's mentioned being a freak, I said, I'll go get the shit now. She said, no, don't get it. It's snowing outside. Should have been the hint. Brooke was smarter than me. Brooke got the hint. She said, no, don't go. It's snowing outside. I said, no, I got it. She said, you don't know. You can get some. I got it. I'm going to get this shit, right? So I go to the first store. The first store I go to is right up the street. Triple X store. They didn't close because it's snowing. Wow. Go home, Javon. True Blue said. Go home, Javon. It ain't that important. This ain't the time. This ain't the place. You got the desire. You got the manifestation. This ain't the time. This ain't the place. Go home, Javon. No, sir. I'm hyped. I'm driving 10 miles to the other Triple X store. Get there. They're closed. Go home, Javon. This ain't the time. You're going to get it. Like the Lord said, I promise it to you. You're going to get it. This ain't the time. Fuck it. There's a 24-hour Triple X store on fucking 70. I know they open because niggas go in there and beat off. They fucking that store. They got a glory hole in there. I know there. I done been there. I'm a nasty motherfucker. I done used some of the facilities. Go to the Triple X store. I get out there. They wide the fuck open. What do? Store full of motherfucking niggas. I said, damn, all these niggas in here. Instantly, I get a funny feeling because I'm like, I'm getting a dick pump, cock ring, all this shit, and I can't find it. Lady said, can I help you? I said, can I get a dick pump and a cock ring? She said, what? I said, dick pump and a cock ring. She said, I need a dick pump and a cock ring. We keep them in the back. I said, why y'all? All the men start laughing. I said, why y'all keep the dick pumps and the cock rings in the back? She said, just to be honest, black men steal shit like that. I said, oh hell no. So I'm embarrassed. Then I go get the dick pump, cock ring, the thing that pussy pump. I get her a vibrator. And then I see a fake pussy. When you turn it around, it's an asshole. I said, let me get that too. That's the extra $30. Before I know that I had a fucking shopping, the little handbag of shit. I'm going back into the house. I'm finna get real fucking nasty with my wife. I've been waiting on this shit forever. It's snowing. Okay, watch this. Get up to the counter, $230. Pull out the card. We got joint bank accounts. Bling. It's not working today, sir. What's going on? You ran in this credit. Let me put my number in this debit. We be all right. I'm dick hard slobbing, waiting. I done been 3 motherfucking places. My cell phone and ran out. She worried about me in the snow. I got to have it. But she told me, not tonight. Tried another night. Why? She had fucked the bank account up. She knew it. She knew it. I done left the house so fucking horny to get this porn shit, but she didn't tell me the bank account fucked up. She knew it was gonna happen to me. What it was is I was gonna have to get the reefer some next morning. She fucked the bank account up. I wasn't gonna be able to get no reefer money, so she knew it. So she knew I was gonna find out, but she didn't tell me that night. Let me drive out in the fucking snow. Well, if you that horny, get to the third spot, card decline. Shit, I'm mad as a motherfucker, man. What the fuck going on? I'm a kick in the door, waving the goddamn fofo. All you hear is popping on, hit me no more. Now, the girl that's working the thing, she see my frustration, and she's like, you must really have something going on. I said, yeah, my wife at the house. I said, the car messed up, da-da-da-da-da. She said, well, I know you. You're coming here all the time. That's the part of the story I didn't want to tell. Yeah. She said, I know you. You're coming here all the time. I can just let you take it and you bring it back. I trust you. Oh, shit. Strike lightning. Boom. On the way home, everything good. Get to the motherfucking intersection up the street. I start sliding. I done slid off the road in the fucking snow. 2-3 Mexicans helped me out the snow. I finally get home. It's 3 hours later. Naturally, she not horny no more. But she's shocked that I came in the house with the shit. So she like, maybe the account didn't mess up. I ain't gonna say, you know you fucked the account up and let me go outside and get this shit, and I got it and the account was fucked up. I ain't gonna say that, because why? I want to use this shit. I got $280 worth of fuck toys. I'm ready to get down with a bitch that ain't never did no nasty shit. So I pull out the fuck toys. She go to, well, I don't know. How you get it? I don't want to bring up the problem. Oh, don't worry about it. I got it. Nothing. Well, I mean, how you get it? I know you said you went to that store. What, you fucking some bitch at that store? No. Bitch, you let the motherfucking card fuck up. Now we arguing. To this day, I never used those fucking sex toys with that girl. Never. Too horny. All I had to do was wait. Wait. I never got to use those sex toys with her. Why? I was too horny. I should have waited. She told me, what's your point, Jay? You know who you dealing with. You know if a motherfucker ain't ready for marriage. You know if a motherfucker don't take care of their kids. You know if a woman ain't ready to submit and listen. And you ready to know if a nigga ain't ready to be responsible. You know what you're dealing with. You just too horny for the fucking situation.
Ooh.
You got a nice guy at the house. He loves you. He treats you good. He's just not Michael B. Jordan. You want a motherfucker to rent out the turtle aquarium for you. You're horny for too much. You're looking past what you got. You're looking over what you got to see what ain't there. There's a story about this room. 5 levels of room. This lady, she go in level 1. The guys in there are handsome. They make decent money. The man said, listen, all these guys are handsome and they make decent money. You can pick a guy out of this room or you can go up to the next floor. Once you go up, you can't come down. So you go on the next floor. All the guys in this room, handsome, big dicks, and make good money. Oh, God, ain't that all you want? Now I want to see what's upstairs. So go upstairs. All the guys in there, handsome, big dicks, make money, no kids. Oh, my God. You got a handsome man, big dick, make money, no kids. 5th floor. Go in there. Handsome, big dick, money, no kids, respectful, and love his mother. Oh, my God. Can you get any better than that? She said, I just want to see what's in the 6th floor. The guy said, all right, I'm going to take you up to 6th floor. Took up to the 6th floor. The same motherfucking ain't shit low-life nigga she just broke up with was the only nigga in that fucking room. Overlooking the manifestation because you horny, desiring something that you know you don't have the capacity. I'm never going to tell my son he can be president. I never forget my son got so horny. His teacher said, you know you can go to early college. Why? His son was, my oldest son was at Central. My wife is at Central. Somehow, my wife doing all this education, him and her getting cool, she didn't put in his head, yeah, you can go to early college. Put the camera on the lens. Talk about that real quick.
I keep saying I didn't.
No, what I'm saying, go ahead.
No, I didn't encourage him. No, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I just thought it was cute.
He came to
I
you.
didn't even, yeah, he came.
And you encouraged, you said he can, right? Go ask your daddy.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
back
I thought
here.
it was cute.
Early college is where they send high school students to North Carolina Central University in the 10th grade. By the time they graduate from high school, they have a associate's degree. Davion has never made the fucking AB honor roll. Chris, what are you gonna say? Something?
A similar experience, but it's related but unrelated. This is about my dad. I had the same situation, and my dad wouldn't take me, and it just dawned on me why.
Okay, well, you can speak about that after the show. Chris, because she was at Central working on a master's. Her son, oldest son, he's finna graduate from the National Honor Society, summa cum laude 4.0. Davion just not that smart.
He don't feel like being smart.
So she finna put him in the early college program. We go out to dinner. We at dinner with my oldest son. This is freshman year in college. And my youngest son decides to bring it up at dinner because he figures the right time. You know, I'm thinking about going to early college. No, the fuck you ain't. Why not? Mom said if I have high expectations, I will reach some. I said, hell fucking no, you ain't going to no early college. He's sitting there mad. And I said, motherfucker, you ain't made the honor roll in fucking regular school yet. Now he walking around mad at me. She was ready to put the boy in the college program. He ain't made the AB honor roll. Why? Emotional. She was trying to push him to. Why you want your son to be in early college with you just because your other son is in college with you? That's some crazy shit to me. I had to put my motherfucking foot down. And guess what? She act fake sad and fake angry until she said, I'm low in hell blaming Javon for not letting Davion go to early college. I feel bad. And one day I came on. I said, bitch, you still mad about that shit? I said, you was a motherfucking 1.7. I said, maybe he just fucking dumb as you is. She thought about it. She said, I feel high and in heaven because I'm accountable for my thoughts. I wanted my youngest son to go to early college so me and my two sons could be in college together. So she wasn't sad about being told no anymore because she knew she wanted it for some stupid shit.
It's so fun to bump into your kid on the steps.
You're depressed because you want shit you know you can't manifest. That's what we was talking about, being conditioned. The mind controls the body. We letting our body control our mind. Like the girl said, oh, Kelly said, my mind's telling me no. Okay, well, don't do it. My body's telling me yes. You mean your dick hard? You can't let your dick control your mind. She saw a letter. You know your son can get into early college. Heard him say he wanted. Her ears and her eyes changed her mind about how fucking poor her son's academics grades was. He's not no dumb kid. He's a B, C, D here and there student. But she let what the world said, what she saw and heard, change her fucking mind. We do it all the time. We go out and see a car. Oh my God, that's the one I want. And go down to the man. No, your credit can't afford that. What your eyes did change your mind. You had told yourself, I'm going to spend $2,500 on my tax money. I got 6 bands. I'm going to spend $2,500 on my taxes. I'm going to get my life. Everybody do it every year. I did it. I ain't never got no taxes, but I did it. This time when I get this money, I'm going to do right. I'm going to do this with it. You just saying that in your lap. Watch this. I got 6 bands coming. I'm going to spend $25. I'm going to get me a 1995 Honda Accord. That's all I want. Get out to the car lot. You done made up your mind. Know where the money's supposed to go. Get out to the car lot. Oh, shit. I see a Dodge Charger. Ears here. You know we can get you in that Charger if you want it. Don't cost $6,000 down. Your ears and your eyes just change your fucking mind.
Yeah.
Now you put your whole taxes on a fucking Dodge Charger, and everybody hates you because you're riding around looking like that goddamn police. Change your mind.
Yeah.
You're depressed because you want shit you know you cannot manifest. Mm-hmm. We letting our mind control our bodies so much. Why do you want Michael B. Jordan to rent out the restaurant for you? You don't look like Lori Harvey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're depressed. You want shit you can't manifest. I'll never forget, I had a homegirl I was fucking. My girl said I was fucking. We always real cool. And everybody know I don't like the thought or the mention of the word period. It makes me soft no matter what. And we was chilling one day, and I kept trying to feel on her, and she know me. She said, no, this ain't the right place at the time. This ain't the right place at the time. I kept trying to feel on her because she had on some nice shorts. The motherfucker was looking so good. Pussy looking so fat. I kept trying to feel on her. No, Javon, not the right place, not the right time. Yeah, I go, man, go ahead with that bullshit, acting like I ain't who I am. Motherfucker, let me feel that pussy. She stood there and said, go ahead. Stuck my hand down in there. Went to take them 2 fingers. That motherfucker was wet. Went to take them 2 fingers and scoop up in there and scooped out a handful of fucking blood. Ah! She said, that's what you get. I told you want the right place at the right time. I said, bitch, why you ain't tell me your fucking period was on? She said, Javon, I know you. You get turned off at the idea of period. She said, I was just meeting you for lunch, nigga. I said, damn. I said, well, why you ain't said period? She said, Javon, I told you, you get turned off at the idea of period. I won't say period for lunch. I just thought you respected me enough. And I tell you, this ain't the right place and the right time. You know you can get this pussy whenever you want to. You slap this pussy, flip this pussy, rub it down whenever you get ready. If I told you this ain't the right place, the right time, I was too horny. Traumatized for life. Another situation that got me was some blood.
I feel like, you see how you keep getting pulled into?
Yeah, y'all, because I hate it.
This? Bible wonders, is men having this problem collectively for women, or have, because of the first thing that happened to you as a child?
I hate blood, so I keep attracting it. It's like when you thinking about a red car, all you see is red cars. When you buy the car you got, you won't think about the car you got until you got it. Now that you got that new white Mercedes-Benz, everywhere you look, you see one because you're thinking about it. Watch this. Any car you think of, you're going to see it. In the same way, if you're looking for a good opportunity, it's going to present itself. But if you're always looking for bad, it will show up. That's the law of attraction.
Yep.
This girl said, look, what's up? I need you to pick me up from the airport. I'm going to be staying in town, blah, blah, blah. You can come hang out. She got a hotel room. I said, come hang out. So you know me, I got to be general. I got to know. I can come hang out. You mean hang out or hang out? Hang out. She said, well, I don't want to hang out, but we can hang out. I mean, I'm a little tired, but I will give you some head. I'm like, shit, that's hang out to me. I get over there. She starts giving me the head. I go to rub the pussy. She said, oh, my period on. Instantly soft. I'm mad. I'm upset. She like, what's wrong with you? I told you I give you some head. Blah, blah, blah. I don't like period. That's why they call that shit period. Period, goddammit. Get the fuck out of here. The Bible said, let them sleep by themselves for 7 days when they period on. They unclean. I don't like it. But I was what? Too horny. Too horny. My friends used to get money for a wreck. Write that down real quick. I had a friend that would always say, man, let that car hit you, man. You could have got paid. Hell no, nigga, I don't know how. Man, we won't go under 20 miles per hour. How can you control the impact of a wreck?
That's crazy.
See our condition, how we want money so bad. We got money in our boom boom room that people walk around hoping they get in wrecks. God damn. Can you see why you miserable? When you don't think you can manifest money no other way than getting in a wreck, not dying. Watch this. That's how horny this motherfucker is for money. But he really don't want no money, because if he wanted some money, he'll get up and go get it. The same way I read that Bible, all them 6 books. The things you true blue want, you don't want. You just saying that. I'm going to get into my point real quick. This nigga used to always say, you should have let it hit you. You should have let it hit you. You should have let it hit you. No, motherfucker, I ain't finna let no motherfucker car hit me. Well, lo and behold, 2 years ago, my nigga hit me up. Clock, man, I just got a new housewarming party. Y'all come chill. I said, this nigga must be fucking a bad bitch. He got a house. I know he can't afford no house. I get up there, this nigga got a house in Mebane, one of the nicest neighborhoods going. Yeah, man, what happened? He limped to the goddamn door.
No.
I said, man, you got a nice ass house. What's wrong with you? This nigga said, I got hit by a car and got some money. His mouth turned to the side. He's shaking. I feel sorry for the nigga, like he had a stroke. He come on in here, dog. I got that good reef in the back. He's shaking through the house. I walk in. He got 2 white bitches laying in it, but he living his best life.
What?
He said, man, you know what? Man, we're gonna have a good time, man. I got this house. Man, I got over $700,000, man. I bought this house cash, all this shit. Got the bitches in there. We got the coke in there. We're gonna have a good time. I go in there. The white girl's like, yeah, finally somebody that we can actually fuck. I look up at him. He said, yeah, like on a little medication. The car wreck kind of fucked me. And the pain medicine and the blood that kind of fucked with my dick. I said, man, get his house back. I get a house, everything up so my dick will work. Yeah, man, my dick don't work like it used to. Like, I got this nigga. And guess what? You know that nigga couldn't pay the taxes. He ain't got the house no more. I seen him about 3 weeks ago. Man, what's up? You trying to have a good time? Man, I ain't even got that spot no more now. What's wrong? Man, I guess. What? You ain't got the house? I started saying, you ain't got the house? No. I think I can get money a different way. Wrong place, wrong time.
Yo, that's crazy.
Real quick.
That shit is.
I'm about to wrap this shit up. I'm trying to end on time. I used to have friends the same way growing up. He turned 18. Oh man, he got $80,000. Why? He was in a wreck when he was little. His daddy died. I used to always be the nigga said, why don't nobody die and I get some money? When's somebody gonna be in a wreck? I'm gonna get some money. You know what I mean? If I get some money from a wreck, I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna do this. If somebody die and leave me some insurance, I'm gonna take that shit and flip it and do this. You can always say what you want to do in pink and yellow when you won't have it. When my mom passed, I got some money. Not a lot. I ain't do none of this shit I said I was gonna do if I ever got some money. Now I invested in this house, all this equipment, all this stuff you see, and invested in my future. But I didn't do what I said I was gonna do. Because that's in pink and yellow. It's easy to say what you would do if you ain't got. My cousin hit me up. He said, man, I need to borrow $300. I said, no, nigga, you don't never pay me back. I don't never ask you. He said, if I had it, you know I'd do it. How the fuck would I know? It's easy to say what you'll do with something you ain't got. Wrap it up. I was about 24 years old, had one of the dopest jobs I ever had in my life. Worked the job 2 years, oil filters and fuel sales, antifreeze. The dude came out, he said, listen, I'm gonna shut this company down and I'm starting a fuel cell company, Javon. He said, I got $4,000 severance pay for you. I can give you that now, or I can give you some shares in the fuel cell. This 2003, 2004. I said, what's fuel sales for? He said, oh, they gonna have electric cars in the future. You know, my true blue won't looking at no goddamn electric cars in no future. Give me this goddamn 4 bands right now. He begged me. My blue said, stop picking me, man. I don't believe in no stock market and shit. That's how I was. You know, Hot was talking about Bitcoin and stocks and shit. My pink didn't believe that shit. Now my true blue like, hey, Hot. But he begged me. Vaughn, I'm telling you, electric cars, fuel sales is the thing of the future. Man, give me that goddamn 4 bands, right? I took the 4 bands because it was the right place, the right time. I was horny. It was the right. Fuck that 4 bands up. Seen him about 4 years ago. Hey, Vaughn, man, you know the fuel cell company, blah, blah, blah. Wish you would invest. I said, me too. I said, me too, out of yellow and pink. I didn't fucking wish I'd invest. I couldn't even fake get sad. I couldn't even make myself feel low hell and blame others for my actions. I wish I'd invested. If I'd invested, I'd have had this by now. No, when you offered me the 4 bands, my true blue wanted that 4 bands. I felt high in heaven. I'm accountable for my thoughts. I said, what's up, man? He said, what you doing now? I said, ain't no big deal. He want to know what I'm doing. Like, nigga, I ain't sad. He wanted to know how much money. Nigga, I ain't sad. Nigga, I spent that money on hookers and reefer. I got memories, motherfucker. So what I'm trying to say is this. Right place, right time. If you did it, your true blue wanted to do it. Yeah. So don't be bad about it. Yeah. If you fucked it up, you fucked the manifestation up, you fucked it up. Yeah. Every time ain't the right time to be horny. Some of us are horny for shit just for other people. Some of us are horny at the wrong time. It's coming. It's coming. Don't fuck your future up because you mad at today. Don't fuck your future up because you mad at today. What's your overall point? Don't regret what you did because you wanted to do it. If you did it, your true blue wanted to do it. And if you did it, and your true blue didn't want to do it, you did it for the world. You did it for the attention. And you never know how your ego gonna respond to some shit you do to attention. We was in Miami, got into the club. They said, Steve McNair in the house. They told me to fake Steve McNair. I said, fuck it, I'll be Steve McNair. We got VIP, they comped us, we had all the bitches. I left the VIP section because my homeboy said, why you ain't in the VIP? I said, if they coming over here looking for Steve McNair, it's not me. So I left. Long story short, I thought I was gonna have a good time. All them bitches want me because they thought I was Steve McNair. Did not feel good. I want to say, bitch, I ain't Steve McNair. Will you still fuck with me? I'm tall, handsome like him. I just don't have the money and I ain't in the NFL. Anyway, long story short, we took the bitches back to the fucking suite we had. We fucked about 4 or 5 girls that night. I felt bad as a motherfucker. After fucking, under the auspices of being Steve McNair. My niggas woke up the next day like, you ready to be Steve McNair tonight again, dog? I said, no, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all wrap it up. Let me this camera.
Boy, I'm still writing stuff down. So look, the last thing I was thinking is be content with the outcomes, rather they are good or bad. Sharnita Thomas was like,
you thought them. So
yeah.
Good or bad, you made them happen.
Yeah, so content, you got to be content. We don't be content with what we did if it don't turn out the way we intended. And that's not a gauge. Yesterday, Sharnita Thomas was like, why are we judging manifestations? And I thought about that when you said the $20. You know what I'm saying? $20 versus somebody that want to win the lottery. Well, that $20 is still in the same vibrational vein as the big money too.
Free money.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, free money should be free money no matter how much money it is. So yeah, Sister Lynn, you could jump in. If you got something you want to add.
I just like how Master Teacher wrapped up today's lesson and brought it back to yesterday's lesson. He actually ended yesterday's lesson saying, enjoy your now until your later come. And so today he came right back to it, talking about don't fuck up the future mad about today. Like that's the creative, resourceful, resilience, momentum, vibration, frequency that has to happen in the in-between time. Because he talked about throwing the idea up there, yo, I want that. Okay. And you just let it go. You don't add any resistance. You don't no pink or yellow bubbles to bring it down. And then you go on about your day happy and excited, knowing your manifestation is coming and you're going to be okay and content with it, whatever it is. Because it was my thought. So it's mine. It's my manifestation. If it's for me, I'm going to get it and I'm going to be cool with it. Whatever the outcome, whatever the nut is, I bust. So I'm better. I'm good. I'm bust. So I'm better.
You'll be better off just throwing a marijuana seed on the ground and leaving that bitch in the woods and go back 3 months and see what happened than to throw a seed out your car in the woods and then go back every day looking for where that seed landed and dig the motherfucker up every day and see why it ain't sprouted yet. You ever notice when you working out or planting something, when you stop looking at it, before you know it, that's when it come. You'll be actually better off throwing that thought in the boom boom room, leaving it, than every day. Why ain't no man? Why ain't this? Why ain't that? Why ain't that? Listen, y'all, a couple of things I got to say. Next week, we're going to retire the Bears and Bubble song. We're going to have to create a new Bears and Bubble song simply because we're going to go on YouTube. Why are we going on YouTube, Javon? The message still going to be broadcast on Facebook, in the Clark Sisters page, and YouTube. Why YouTube? Because YouTube will allow me to make some money after a while when you guys watch it live and the ads come on. It just allows you to make some money. And with the Bears and Bubble song playing, it's a copyright issue. That's somebody else's beat. We can't get paid off that. So starting next week, which will be Monday, remember, I'll be reminding y'all the whole week, this show will be popping up on Facebook and YouTube. We want the faithful ones that's always watching the show to watch on YouTube, because over time I'll get some credit. It's not a lot, but it's free money. You know what I'm saying? You know, if we get up and y'all watch this motherfucker, 60 people watch this bitch live every day, that's $100. I didn't work the shit out. 60 people live every day is $100 a month off your advertising. You know what I'm saying? If 60 people watch the show the whole time, so that's $100. You know what I'm saying? So Facebook don't give me nothing. Facebook want to put me in jail. So we're gonna start watching the show on YouTube. Also, from now on, we want to compile a map of where we are. We want to see where the manifestations are, where the people are, where our blue dots are. We're going to compile a map. So from now on, when you come to class, say your name in your city until we get this map compiled. It's going to take about a week because every time somebody come in, we'll be screenshotting, writing it down, and we're going to get a map and actually place everybody on the map. And what we want to do is have a Bears and Bubbles road tour, but more than anything, we just want to see where we scattered out and how dense we are and what type of stuff we can do together in the future. But again, starting Monday, the class, we want you to be on YouTube, but we will broadcast it in this same location just in case others. But we ask that the faithful tune in to YouTube. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah. But remember, you'll still be able to get the Bears and Bubbles song on YouTube. You can still listen to it, especially the one that is from the Total Woman album or whatever. So listen to it and still feel encouraged by it. Use it as your mantra. But
turn your mic a little bit to the front. Yeah.
But we'll just make sure. I mean, like Jay said, we'll be making something new.
Yeah, man, we're going to make a new Bears and Bubbles song. I don't know what it is. We're going to figure it out. We're going to do something. Go ahead, Chris.
I had thought about what you were saying about throwing up a manifestation and leaving it. I mean, throwing up an idea and waiting for it to come back in the manifestation. I thought about it like a message in a bottle. You know what I'm saying? And people believe that you can put this in there and eventually it will get to somebody. It will be the right person. Or back in the day when they had like pigeons or whatever they would tie a note to. And you know, people had to believe in these type of manifestations at one point. It wasn't like such a big deal because you needed to think that this message that traveled was going to actually get to where it intended to go. You know,
and the same applies as far as I'm concerned and the way I understand it with religion. Like, I'm gonna throw a prayer out there, say a little prayer, throw it up there. Jesus is arbitrarily everywhere. God, okay, in the clouds.
I mean, think about what you're really doing.
It up and yeah,
think about what you're really doing when you go somewhere. Just think about this. It's all in the mind. Like I said, if you're looking for a red car, you're gonna see a red car. If you're looking for a blessing, you're gonna see a blessing. If you're looking for a disappointment, you're gonna see a disappointment. Think about what you're really doing in class with these words when we say pray for me, send good energy, all this shit. When you pray, if you wake up in the morning, right, and you say, I'm gonna pray for financial help because I need to buy my kids some food. Ah, man, you actually walk outside believing for help. You're in a help me frequency. And guess who you're going to meet? The person in the give me frequency. It lines up. So when you go outside believing, hoping, expecting, you fall into the right situations. A prayer just puts you in the mood, in the boom, boom room. Nobody says, man, I'm trapped on an island. Let me put this note in the bottle, throw the motherfucker out, and then say, you know what? That shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work. Let me just fucking lay here and die. You throw that shit out in the fucking bottle, then you say, well, let me go build me a tent. Find me some food and shit, because for long somebody gonna rescue me. Let me get adjusted to my new life, because so long. If you thought that you couldn't have freedom, what you think the slaves did? The slaves that thought they couldn't have freedom jumped off the ship. The slaves that thought they couldn't have freedom ran away. You had other slaves that's like, I believe in Jesus for freedom. And all of a sudden, one day somebody said, there's a war happening. Who fighting for our freedom? White man. White man fighting for our freedom? Yeah, white man versus white man over you. What? Jesus must be real. Why? That's why we believe in that shit. People don't realize slavery was just 3 human lives ago. 3 human lives ago, there was somebody on a plantation for 60 years that said, I prayed to God that I would be free. He freed me and my children. Then that person told their children, that's 2 lifetimes. Then that person told their children, that's 3 lifetimes. By the time your grandma told you she still believed in that shit wholeheartedly, she'll whoop your ass over church. So that's why it's there. It's about the belief, man. Y'all wrap it up. Oh, the sister that's supposed to be coming in the class to wrap the message up.
Petty.
Who is it?
Veronica Petty.
You're supposed to be coming in the class to wrap the message up. If you cannot come to class and wrap the message up, just say you can't, and we'll have somebody else come in. Somebody else come in class and wrap the message up for today. We got to get out here. It's 10:03. I'm did pretty good today. I want to be off the air song played by 10 o'clock. You know, I'm just trying to train ourselves. We're trying to train ourselves to be a regular show. It's like working the switcher. Always being on point, working the switcher. Not just looking down, read your notes, not knowing what's going on. She's so in it, she still don't realize I'm talking about her. I'm fucking with
you when you get ready. Yeah, I'm on it.
No, but peep this, real game. No, producer. This angle is the most important angle. Rush Limbaugh died, and I was sad. I wasn't sad. I said shout out to Rush. You know, Rush Limbaugh was the first motherfucker to ever have a podcast. I respect that. Now, I hate the motherfucker for his political views, but Rush Limbaugh was the first motherfucker that said, I could sit around and talk about what I want to talk about 3 hours straight, and motherfuckers will listen. So anybody who has a podcast, you owe that shit to Rush Limbaugh. So I'm trying to make my life, I'm trying to be Rush Limbaugh. I'm trying to sit here in this house, me, Chris, Lynn, and do this show, and I'm trying to live off of it. I had a homeboy the other day. He said to me, and I always thought the same thing. He said, how can you live off another motherfucker? What make you think? I said, I'm offering a service, and it hit me. It's like getting your hair cut. You pay a motherfucker to cut your hair. Every time you pay me to wake you up and get your fucking day started. And I know good and goddamn well your Saturday and Sunday is not the fucking same without this show. Because mine ain't. Somebody be like, man, I want to do the show on Saturday and Sunday. Then I say, I don't want to put too much responsibility on myself. But man, somebody, if you can come in and wrap up the show, there go Veronica.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
I love y'all.
We
Love you too.
All right. Okay, so I was out of class yesterday, so I just finished watching yesterday's class. But today we talked about being horny for what others have. That's not minding your own damn business, not staying in your lane. And we overlook manifestations, and we end up with the same stuff. We gave the analogy of the lady going up to different floors. Sometimes I'm satisfied with what I have. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't worried about nobody else shit. I mind my own business, and that's what my what is it? Slime bag. Stand in my own experience.
Wow,
That's
I
exactly
like
what it
staying
is.
in my own experience.
Yeah. So I'm stay living in my own experience. And when you talked about your friend that had the car accident, there's a scripture that it's in Proverbs too, 10:22, where it says you can get riches without sorrow. You don't have to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's all I have for now. But I love class. I'm glad it's back, and it has definitely helped my mental state.
So get the people that's watching a little synopsis. How long you been a part of this class, and what has it done for you since you first got down? And how was your life when class stopped, or just and how has things since it started? You just give us a little summary of that.
I've been in since the first edition. I was a bitch. Ruined relationships because of my bitchy ways. Just fucked up thinking. And there have been things that you told us to do from the beginning of tossing the rock all the way up to, we had a class one day, you said, everybody type in what you want to happen. And at the time, I was having a really bad pain in my elbow. And that was one of the things that I typed in. And I just typed it and forgot about it. But everybody was rampaging this day. And I was at the track one day walking. And I was like, the pain is gone. You know, and I sent you a text. I was like, Javon, the pain is gone. You was like, you already know.
You already know.
So many other things, even with
Look at that, y'all.
Source.
That's the devil. You know the devil. The devil said, oh, man, she finna give her testimony. We can't let her give that testimony. Well, we gonna wrap it up, man. Y'all see what time it is, man. Even me this morning. And I'm asking Chris and Lee in this live right now. What did I tell each one of y'all about me this morning when I woke up? Wow. These motherfuckers don't listen to me. When I woke up this morning, what I say about my life when I wake up? Normally, what I'm always complaining about when I wake up.
Oh, today you didn't have. Yep.
My back won't hurting. And let me say this real quick. My back won't hurting, right? And the crazy thing about it was I've always hated squats and deadlifts. I ain't doing no fucking squats and deadlifts. Yesterday when I went to the gym, some said, my True Blue said, man, do them fucking squats. Do them squats and do them deadlifts. And you know, when you do squats, most motherfuckers start off with 2 45-pound plates. That's like the warm-up for squats. So I didn't put a 45-pound plate on that motherfucker. I'm squatting 135. And because of my back pain, I'm struggling squatting 135. Then I went up to 185. I never got to the warm-up of what people do. And so many dudes was looking at me. And then this little white girl came over there. She was squatting more than me. And I was so fucking embarrassed, right? And my True Blue was like, fuck them people. They don't know you. You working yourself back up. Yep. This morning I woke up. I said, Lee and Chris, I woke up, my back ain't hurting. I said, maybe when I did them squats, I stretched some muscle that I had never stretched. But I'm believing it. And I just sat down and my back ain't hurt. Y'all know normally I be up there motherfucker sweating like a motherfucker. I'm not sweating because it's hot, because it's cold. Look at Lynn. Look how cold she is. Look, it's cold in here. My nose be running. I be sweating because I be in pain. Today, my back won't hurt. So goddamn yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi. That's because I took some Percocets this morning. I'm just playing.
What drugs you out?
Yeah, you know, motherfuckers, I don't know how they do their job on that shit. That's what we wonder what up with the school system. I remember when I first started having panic attacks, the teachers was like, you want a Vicodin or a Lexatrubin or Wellbutrin or a Xanax and all this shit? I said, no, I took that shit in the streets playing when I was a kid. I don't want that shit. That's why your motherfucking kids can't learn nothing. How can I teach this shit? I be fucking up there high. Half the shit on my notes I ain't even get to. How could you do this shit high, man?
A lot of the clients that I had that were teachers took what they call happy pills.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't even realize what they were saying. You know what I'm saying? But then I would understand, like, they're coming here sometimes and they would be talking about specific students. But if they get here and they happy pill ain't worn off, they can't tell you the student name.
Exactly.
I'm like, wait a minute. The student you've been so talking about you can't remember that student?
That one. The girl that I hate that I almost lost my job, huh?
Yeah, you don't remember her name.
Oh. Girl, I'm on that shit. Girl, our teachers, that's why I got out of the profession, man. You got to do drugs to be a teacher now. Real shit. You actually have to do drugs to be a teacher. Well, y'all know what time it is, man. That sister came in. She did her job wrapping the lesson up, man. And, you know, Facebook does what it does. It did not want us to do that jambalina. All right. Celebrate your body. Y'all talk. Because I got to go get the jump drive again. I was in the studio in the kitchen. Soon I'm going to have a new one next week. Watch. Those Cash Apps going to make that jump drive. I won't have to do this no more. Boop, 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 boop. Put it on y'all. I don't want them to see my stomach when I stand up. I don't want to see this all this back neck when I stand up.
Yes, sir.
Let's see.
What you got, Chris?
Some recap. Remember, don't regret what you meant to do, regardless of outcome. As I said yesterday, it took me a long time to forgive myself for the person that I had met that I act like I had never known, even though I had known her, because she can't think, you know what I'm saying? The thought is a thing. So, and even in saying that, I remember Jay used to always say, like, stop saying you didn't know. You know how, like, women especially, you know how we be like, oh, I didn't realize I was doing that. Well, you can't do nothing unless you realize you was doing it.
Yeah,
you don't wind up at the toilet pissing. You don't wind up in the kitchen cooking. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know that these things are about to happen before they actually come out. You brace yourself for a sneeze. So it's the same way a thing, it can't become a thought. It can't become a thing unless it was a thought first. So when I stopped pretending that I didn't know that these thoughts were coming, right? I had to believe that I know that these thoughts were coming because I had took so long tricking myself into thinking that I didn't know they were coming. However, once I started to do that, what you will realize is you see it exactly happening in the speed in which it's happening. Once you start paying attention, you will be able to trace your steps back.
I mean, think about it like this. As we would get in our life, you know, we talk about our life, we talk about our sex life. It's the 21 days of horny. We talk about realness. Like when you used to cheat, you used to come home crying or sad.
Yeah,
and I was like, that bitch must have been cheating or just, and I'm like, I was just fucking and I am really relaxed and happy. I am ready to cook for my family as a dude. That's what I be saying.
Yeah.
As a dude, my granddaddy used to say that them outside women keep a man happy. And then Juvenile said that outside dick keep them hoes sick. That outside dick keep them sick because they love it, but it keep them sick because they got to go home and look at their man and they have to say to themselves pretty much, if I'm out here laying up fucking, I know my nigga gotta be doing worse. And see, that's what we was talking about. Yeah. That true blue. When I finish my statement, I want you to speak on that. Like a situation where I'm a dude who likes fucking, who go out and fuck. This before we decided to have an open relationship. Which I've been saying from day one, we should be. And I'm like, look, do what you want to do. I ain't fucking just one person now. However you want to dream that up in your head. You know what I mean?
But look, that's good that you said that though, because look, remember you said being horny for the wrong thing. We just happened to figure out how to make it right.
Yeah.
As if we had arranged our shit. But being horny for the wrong thing, well, how about maybe I shouldn't have been so thirsty of a woman to want to get wifed that when you tell me something like, ain't one woman gonna be enough, and I'd be like, I'm built for that. And you say, you don't want to mess with Eddie Kane, and I'm like, I'm built for that. I'm supposed to say, what exactly does that mean?
Oh, wow, that's a whole nother combo.
I'm supposed to ask you what part of 5 Heartbeats Eddie Kane is you talking about? Is you talk about the one at the end after he had been on crack with the other bitches? Like, which one? And I was so ready to be wife, to be not a statistic, which that's why the accountability is very big in this situation, because I jumped and said yes for that reason.
And peep this real quick. I told her specifically, I said, I think you're supposed to be my wife, and I'll pick your kids up from school tomorrow. Well, I ain't fucking one woman the rest of my life. She said, I think I'm built for that. I said, okay. From there, I did what I wanted to do. My bitch is just never gonna tell on me. I'm never gonna get caught. Now, what she thought was going on, that's on her. But when she started cheating, I'm out doing my thing in true blue happiness. I come home from a girl, hey kids, y'all want some pancakes? Chris, you good? It's making me happy. She get up in the morning, go to the gym, sneaking to go fuck somebody, come home from the gym mad. Why you mad coming from the gym? I said, uh-oh, she must have been out here fucking.
And look, I could have looked at that. Like,
I'm asking you on camera, why did you used to come home? I can tell when you was out fucking with somebody because you would be so mad at me or upset, or why couldn't you just enjoy the afterglow of fucking around?
I mean, I didn't know to enjoy it. I mean, I thought I was supposed to be mad about it. I mean, regardless, I could have got home and you not been here, and I could have walked around the house mad by myself.
So let me ask you something.
I done already psychologized my own self to pretend that I didn't want to do it. That's on the ride home. Whether you're there cooking, laughing, or whatever, when you get in there, the momentum has already followed me because I didn't let myself believe that I enjoyed it.
So let me ask you something on camera. And this is for the women. Can you see how that would drive a person fucking mentally ill?
Definitely.
For you to sit here, meet somebody that you want to fuck, cheat on your husband with, have an illicit relationship with them that long, and every time you do it, try to make yourself feel bad. So let me ask you this. Are you saying that you wanted to do the shit so bad that you did it, but because the pink world say you shouldn't did it, you pinked yourself into feeling bad about some sneaky shit you was doing. Is that what you're saying? Break it down.
Basically, yeah. I mean, of course, especially as a married woman, you definitely, especially I done put myself on a certain pedestal that I'm not going to be a cheater, right? So now I already have to accept to myself, regardless if I'm ever found out about. So it's easy for me to just blame you for pushing me out into the world. So even for you to ask me that, of course, there was no rational thought behind it. So I could only answer you either from what I know in hindsight or the craziness that I knew I was thinking when I was there.
So I'm looking at it like this, and I'm going to bring Hop in real quick. I'm looking at it like this, literally, like when you really think about it, you always been a cheater. You told me that. You said, I cheated on every guy I ever had.
Yeah.
You told me that.
Yeah.
So, and then I tell you, I want you to be my wife, and I'm not going to fuck just you. Why is your response not, well, I cheated on everybody, so this is a good thing for me? Is it that society told you that you need to make me think that you ain't gonna fuck around? I mean, but let me say this. I gotta bring Hop in. Ladies, can you see that's mentally, how can you say, man, I really want to do this, sneak, lie, do everything you need to do it and cover your steps. Yeah. Then get in the car after you finish fucking and sucking somebody else's dick.
Yeah.
Get in the car and make yourself cry about it.
Yeah. It's definitely crazy.
That's why I created this game. I said this bitch gonna go crazy.
I was just too all over the place every day. And like I said, when you don't know how to control it, can you imagine the momentum? And I even have to say sometimes the pink bears that could be coming back from just those thoughts. I was there for a very fucking long time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I just brought Hop in. Hop, what's up, fam?
What's up, bro? You know, I'm here for one reason and one reason only. I'm going to celebrate supernatural travel.
And you already know.
You better know it.
Thank you.
You better know it.
Hey, boy, when I tell you, if you ain't the real David Ruffin in that goddamn blue jacket the other night with them glasses on.
I appreciate it, bro.
Or it was something you had said. It was something you was joking. It was a line from a movie. It was some you had. It was a
Stone Cold
Blast. What movie was that from, man?
Trading Places.
Straight in, that's what it was. After he had that party. Everybody. Boy, I was Googling that shit. I could not figure it out. That's when he first got the limo and went home and kicked everybody. That nigga, he said, say that shit again.
He said it was a stone cold groove, my man. You are the most righteous brother.
He like, nigga, those coke I snorted and the bitches I fucked, nigga, you the baddest man. That's how you gotta say, man. You don't got nothing to say nothing about the class or what?
He want to sing, celebrate your body with us.
Oh, okay. Let me say that shit. I'm gonna let you say that, motherfucker, Hop. Boy, that shit for that nigga said it was a stone cold blast, my man. He come up with a mad. He took everybody out of that motherfucker. He come out.
You gotta go, Jack.
Let's go get it.
Let's go get it.
Rub yourself everywhere and get into it.
Yes, sir.
You know what time it is.
Hey, put somebody. I don't want to look at the man and say, put somebody else face up. Don't take my face
put
down.
Somebody else up.
Celebrate your body.
Look here, family.
And enjoy your
We appreciate y'all coming out and letting us share our art with y'all. Yeah. Because we believe
Supernatural
art
travel.
is life.
First,
There must be life. Because life imitates art. And we just want you to live your best life. Yeah. Decorated with all kinds of colors. No lace fronts and no makeup. And choose who you want to dance with. Live life and love on. Yeah.
birthday, an anniversary. Woo! Just keep it funky, baby. Yeah. Celebrate your body, and enjoy your mind. Come on, family. Find a way to keep winning. Woo!
Supernatural travel.
Supernatural travels. They'll take you where you need to be. Reset your mind.
Let's go to a place where we go.
And it's just you by yourself.
Nobody knows.
We call that the boom boom room.
I'm in my boom boom room.
Let's celebrate this like we know. Let it all go. And it's beautiful. Celebrate everybody. Love you, brother. Appreciate you. Man, oh man, oh man. This is my least happiest part of the day. But I swear for God in heaven, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Again, this class is going to be on YouTube. It's going to be broadcast from here and YouTube. But we want you to watch it on YouTube because you watching it on YouTube can help us make a couple of pennies a day. We appreciate you. We love you. And more than anything, we ask you to share this class with like-minded peoples. And as you can see, let me pop that Cash App up there. Y'all say something while I'm typing this cash up.
This shit is hype. I'll be so hyped after. I don't
Take
know
the camera off me. Y'all talk.
Take a nap. I might write. I don't know. It's just so dope. I mean, it just lasts all fucking day, yo. This shit is crazy, people. If you people ain't watch, you sleeping.
Cry, Chris. Cry for him.
Are you honey, baby? That's all I want to know. Are you honey?
Hey, listen real quick, man. I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I'm looking real good with this fucking Marvin Gaye shit
that's it. Somebody
here, you know
said
what I'm saying?
that.
So real talk, I could come up here like Kevin Samuels in all my glory. And no, I come up here as a real nigga, a real man. I care about mental health clarity. I don't give a fuck if you got a boyfriend or not. You know what I mean? It was something I was about to say, though, before we got out of here. Oh,
I don't know. You feeling yourself. You're feeling yourself.
Put the camera on me.
You're feeling yourself. You're feeling yourself, guru. You're feeling yourself. You're feeling yourself, guru.
Mother. Ooh. Oh, I bet you're wondering how I knew about your plans to make me blue. It took me by surprise, heard you say, but I finally heard them say, don't you know, heard it through the grapevine. How much money I'm gonna lose my mind, honey, yeah, heard it through.
Be my baby.
I don't wanna leave. I know a man ain't supposed to cry. But these tears I can't hold inside. Nigga, you did before. I don't know when to pick me more. You took me by surprise, heard you say. But I finally heard you say, don't you know I heard it through the grapevine. How much longer would you be mine? Hey, I heard it through the grapevine. How much longer would you be mine? Honey. Ooh. I used to love when Marvin hit that. Articans make that shit say,
Baby.
well, we gonna end it on, hey, Lynn, hit him with that baby again. Hey, Chris, I like the way you was bagging me up. Lynn, take us out.
Baby, are you horny, baby?
One more time.
Baby.
And there it is.